Chapters 760 to 764. Chapter 760, The End of Eclipse. In the aftermath of the final battle, Zhu Zheng's announcement rings out that Huan Jin is dead and Eclipse Moon has been defeated, signaling Blizzard City's triumphant victory. The Tengu squad erupts in cheers and tears of relief. They have been under immense pressure and suppression for so long that the release is overwhelming. At the Combat Command Center, Zhu Zheng, always stern, finally smiles in pride. He congratulates Zhang Yi, praising him for not letting them down. On the big screen, Zhang Yi is shown lifting the severed head of Feng Guangyuan, a captured enemy commander, and the guards behind Zhu Zheng privately marvel at Zheng's prowess. Lan Xinqing, meanwhile, approaches Zhu to congratulate him on the rout of the Eclipse forces, boasting that rivals will now think twice before daring to challenge Jiangnan region. Lan's aristocratic pride is on display, though Zhu Zheng cautions against complacency despite the victory. Zhang Yi, encouraged by the celebration, whispers a hint of doubt to Zhu Zheng. He suggests that Gao Chongkong, captain of the Samsara squad, might have been an inside agent all along. Zhu Zheng is confused. Gao has no clear motive to betray them, and realizes Zhang Yi is simply diverting suspicion. The accusation was a ploy to cover their own tracks. But Zhang Yi noted Gao's sudden failure to show up as agreed, sensing something amiss in the campaign. Intrigued, Zhu Zheng agrees to look into it. Lan Xinqing privately reacts to the accusation with disdain. He has always looked down on Gao Chongkong as someone born in a lower status district, unworthy of respect. Lan's aristocratic arrogance rears up, but Zhu Zheng suggests letting Zhang Yi and his exhausted team return to his hometown, Tianhai City, to rest and recover. The commanders secretly wonder if Gao's delayed support might be connected to the Eclipse incident. Meanwhile, Gao Chongkong and the Samsara squad hover above Tianhai City. Receiving Zhu Zheng's message summoning them back, Gao feigns surprise at the abrupt return order. In private, he smirks and shares with his teammates that they have all been deceived by Zhang Yi's performance. Zhang Yi hid his true strength so well that even Jiangnan's leadership was unaware of it until now. Now Gao senses the tide has turned. He tries contacting Zhang Yi to congratulate him on the victory, but Zhang Yi already knew of Gao's chilling tone and the implications. Back in Blizzard City, Zhu Zheng and Lan Xinqing watch the live commotion unfold. They are shocked to see the Samsara squad suddenly appear at the command center's entrance, when they should have been hundreds of kilometers away in Tianhai. Immediately realizing the betrayal, Zhu Zheng screams for the defenses to seal the command tower. Heavy metal plates and blast doors clamp down, locking out the invading team. Lan Xinqing stares at the empty security posts. The Samsara officers never left the city. Zhu Zheng's mind races. The Samsara squad has staged a rebellion, implying a mole or two in his own city. Tension spikes in the headquarters as guards prepare for the confrontation. Chapter 761, No one has ever been born high and mighty. Zhang Yi reflects on a cryptic call from Gao Chongkong earlier. Gao's strange, flat tone triggered Zheng's instincts. As he absorbs the potent life force from Feng Guangyuan's head, which rapidly heals the wounds that the battle inflicted, Zhang Yi pieces together Gao's implication. Zhang Yi suddenly realizes Gao may have been at the center of all their recent misfortunes, including the ambush by Eclipse forces. Confused but cautious, Zhang Yi immediately contacts Zhu Zheng by communication link to warn him, Gao Chongkong makes me uneasy. He may be connected to Eclipse Moon. Please investigate. Zhu Zheng assures him he will, but at that moment the calm is shattered by a massive explosion in Blizzard City, cutting them off. Zhang knows Zhu Zheng is now in grave danger. On the ground, Gao Chongkong stands with a grim sense of purpose. In a rallying speech to his Samsara squad, he rails against the complacency of the ruling class. Power alone determines fate, and he, once a hero, couldn't even protect his own parents while the elites sat idle. He vows that peaceful change was denied to him, so now he will force change by his own means. As he finishes his monologue, the elevator doors to the command tower open. One by one, the Samsara members file in, led by Gao and chaperoned by the turncoat head of security, Wu Jingheng. Guard Lieutenant Gan tells them to halt, surprised. Shouldn't you be hundreds of kilometers away at Linhai City? When Gon reports the sight to Lan Xinqing and Zhu Jing, they are stupefied. Zhu's blood runs cold. If the Samsara squad never left Blizzard City, a coup is underway. Lan Xinqing realizes one member, Chameleon, can assume any disguise. Zhu shrieks, "They were always here. We're under attack from within." He yells to seal the building completely. Electric plates slide into place, corridors lock down. The city is thrown into all-out alert as allies become enemies and panic spreads in the command center. Chapter 762, Revolution. The city's alarm echoes, the Samsara squad has rebelled. Zhu Jing furiously calls out over secure channels to Gao Changkong. "Are you planning a rebellion?" Gao smiles darkly and replies, "No, this is revolution. A rejection of loyalty to the current order." Zhu Zhang's fist smashes the table in rage. On the first floor, defensive teams stand in shock. Knowing they cannot defeat the elite aliens through force, they hesitate, torn between loyalty and survival. Suddenly, Wu Jingheng, the head of security, emerges from the crowd. "This is my task," he declares gravely. While all eyes watch, Wu activates a remote, every security lock and elevator door on the lower levels opens. The defenders gape, Wu is enabling the insurgents. He steps aside politely, as if guiding friendly visitors, waving the Samsara squad upwards. One shock follows another as it dawns on the onlookers, Wu Jingheng is an undercover agent for Gao Changkong. The Samsara officers board the elevator unimpeded. The senior officers realize the fortress has been betrayed from within. Wu offers only a curt nod to Gao, "Thank you. I will take my payment." The elevator ascends, and chaos breaks loose below. The battle for Blizzard City's fate has begun. Chapter 763, Heading to the Command Center, Additional Update 1. Across Tianhai City, Zhang Yi convenes with Bailey Chongqing, Yang Xinqin, and others. Deng Shintong's miraculous return now looms large in their minds, and Zhang Yi questions Gao's motives. He reasons that if Gao's coup were solely about revenge on Zhu Jing, Zhang Yi himself wouldn't have bothered. Nor would he throw away the Jiangnan region's stability merely to enlist Neon Ronin, foreign villains. The regional gap is too large for that. Perhaps it was a personal grudge? Yang Xinqin suggests Gao might feel slighted by Zhu Jing. They'd fought against Eclipse and Tianlong pirates, achievements only he and Zhang Yi could claim. In any case, Zhang Yi and Xinqin agree that Jiangnan's heroes have the strength to handle whatever comes, though Bailey Chongqing pleads passionately for action. Despite weakness from his compound drug side effects, Bailey screams that letting Gao's betrayal stand is unforgivable, far worse than any animal sin. Suddenly Bailey collapses coughing blood, an after-effect of his desperate performance-enhancing drug usage. Zhang Yi catches the fallen comrade, angrily declaring that if he could, he'd personally kill Gao Changkong for the sake of justice. A cold fury glints in Zhang Yi's eyes as they commit to confronting this crisis, however daunting. Chapter 764, Shattering All Defenses, Additional Chapter 2. Back in Blizzard City's command room, Zhu Jing sits rigid, watching screens of the Samsara team's advance. Linemen and Yanyun guards throw themselves at Gao's forces with valor, but the strength gap is impossible. Even without fully fighting, Gao's men clear corridors effortlessly. Zhu commands, "Hold them back. Don't let them reach the inner sanctum." Lan Xinqing's pale face beads with sweat. This is the first time he has truly faced mortal peril. He shouts on the communicator for reinforcements, but just then Guman, a Samsara team member, notices sirens and support troops arriving. The new God Squad barrier master snaps her fingers. Like that, a gigantic black crystalline cube envelopes the entire command tower. Her indestructible barrier now protects Gao's forces inside. Outside, frantic soldiers unleash bullets and explosives on the impregnable wall. Citywide alarms blare, Blizzard City is thrown into chaotic war. Amid gunfire, Gao's revolutionaries gain free passage. Zhu Jing and his remaining loyalists find themselves trapped behind Gu Man's barrier with nowhere to flee.